Yes, we're gonna. I'm gonna keep him at second base. When we talked this morning about potentially getting some reps at third base, but mostly second base for the first week or two.
What did you guys like about him? What intrigued you guys about bringing him to camp?
You know what? He's been battling injuries the last couple of years, but when he's healthy, he's a good player. We like the power from the right side. He could play second base. If he could add some versatility to our roster, something that we're attractive to. But we like the player. It's a player that we kind of have had an eye on him for a while. So we brought him to camp here to compete for a spot.
With games starting tomorrow, what certain positions are you going to be looking at maybe more than others where you have some competition? I'm thinking maybe right field if you have Chaz, but you have some other, maybe second now that's...
Man, I'm looking at, at all. We bench, there's bench opportunities, roles on our bench guys are competing for spots. Some of our relievers. I'm excited to see Gusto. We all know last year he, went to Cleveland and didn't get an opportunity to start that game. So I know he's excited to getting on the mound tomorrow. So I'd be watching closely. All our guys, some of our young players, I'm excited about them. So they'll be playing a lot early.
You said the guys that are going to play later is like the Alvarez's, Altuve's.
Yes. I'll get those guys in there, next week at some point.
Speaking of watching closely, what's the most consistent thing you've noticed about Altuve's preparation since you've known him?
Oh man, this guy wants to win. This guy is a winner. He's just not only, it's more than just Altuve's. He's not selfish. He cares about his teammates. He wants to finish his career as a winner. And when players like that, take the steps that he took to open the opportunities for others, that's what leaders do. So I've been very fortunate to have a front row seat to his career. So very fortunate.
I'm not trying to insinuate that he didn't run around and move around a bunch in past spring trainings, but given that he's in the outfield now, how much more are you guys having to monitor, like how much he runs every day, how much he exerts himself, and is that a more concentrated focus this camp than maybe previous ones?
Yes, not only for Jose, but for a lot of our guys. But we are keeping a close eye on how the volume. He has run a lot of yards so the first 3 or 4 days, and we are holding him back for certain, during certain times throughout the day, live shags or base running drills, just to make sure that we control the volume, because right now he's getting after it.
Luis Garcia threw a pretty full bullpen.
Yeah.
How did he come out of that?
He came out feeling pretty good about it. Same thing with Lance. Lance also felt pretty good about his bullpen yesterday. Dubin played catch today, 20 throws, like 60 feet, and that looked, it looked like he sounded like he was no issues. So we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
What about Otto?
What happened with Otto?
Is he behind?
Oh, we have two Ottos.
Pitcher.
Okay, so I'm trying to.
Okay, yeah,
you got to be
right,
specific. We do have two of them. He's slowly coming along, but he is feeling better. But not enough to get on the mound yet or anything like that.
Will Paredes and Walker also play later? Or they get
No, they'll get in before Jordan, Altuve, and Jeremy.
Ort still no throw?
Still no throw. He's not moving as quickly as we would like him to.
Just out of curiosity, Garcia, he was thrown over there yesterday. Is there any particular reason you wanted to kind of like set him apart from this area right here?
What do you mean? Luis threw where?
When he threw his bullpen over there by the field.
Oh, that could, that's just something he wanted to do. There's no reasoning behind him. We got so many bullpens in this area that he probably chose to do it because change something up. Yeah.